Welcome. I wanted to do an update video on me, my channel, and the other channels that I'm going to be working on, and I'll show you that in a moment, and I'll have some links down below in the description if you care about that shit. It's been 3 years now that I'm on YouTube, and this is what has come of it. People are always curious. Oh, how many subscribers do you have? How much money have you made? How much do you make a month? People always want to know the numbers. There's the fucking numbers right there. So when people try to troll me and say that I'm wasting my time, I show them this. That's a lot of cheese on the macaroni. I know some people that can barely get their noodles boiled properly, let alone have the cheese sauce and make it taste real good. I'm hungry, can you tell? So this, trust me, is no flex. I know people that make this in a month, in a week, in a day. That's in 2.5 years of being monetized. It took me 5 to 6 months to get monetized, to get 4,000 hours of watch time on my channel and 1,000 subscribers. Half a year, in which immediately I started making $300, $400, $500 a month. Fast forward a couple of years later, and I'm kind of back to square one where I was in the beginning, making about $500, $600 a month. Last year I was making about 1,000 plus a month, and that happens. I mean, we could see here I started pretty much the same day as Boogie2988, coming at you live through the power of the internet. He inspired me a lot to even get off my ass, but as you could tell, all these years, no offense, Boogie, I watched you and a few select other people that I enjoy. I'm very picky with what I watch. And all these fucking years, I did abso-fucking-lutely nothing. And then one day, around this time, a couple of weeks ago-ish, I started posting and getting shit done. And it's been an incredible journey. I'm very thankful. It's doing overall much better than expected. I thought, to be quite honest with you, that my channel was going down the toilet. So let's see how I did, let's say, for October. I made $600. I got 428 subs. 4,000 hours of watch time in a month. You're supposed to get that in a year. I got that in a month. 4,000 hours right there. And almost 200K views. This is my average, to be honest. This is about what I'm working with every month. So when people try and troll me and put me down and say, "Bro, man, let's take a look at your videos. You're not doing all that good." Oh, wow, 100 views, 30 views, 80, 50, 20, 30, 30, 60. Oh, 659. So even that 600 one, if we go and take a look at it, wow, I made 78 cents. That's some good money. And you'll have those people that go, "Bro, man, just give up. It's clearly not working for you. I mean, you're making 75 cents on a couple of videos, and like these ones here, how much money did I make on this? I made a quarter. But you just saw my average. This is also supposed to motivate you because I also just celebrated, if you want to call that, 3,000 uploads to my channel. Every time something comes out that I feel I would have wanted to watch myself, I make that video. Clearly, the numbers don't lie. Could it be better? Of course. I wish that my average overall views per video were doing better, but ultimately, all this time, see, that's my typical. It says it right there. About 172 to almost 250,000 views a month is what I average. So as a collective, right, the whole pizza pie, it's pretty filling. It's bringing in the cheese every month. Again, these numbers aren't anything to brag about, but it's to show you that a nobody like me with sub 20,000 views and, averaging 80 views a video can still make a little bit of noise on YouTube. You can do it. But I feel like I want more for obvious reasons. Not because I just want more money and I'm greedy, but because that's half of what I make being on disability. I want to get off that shit, right? So That's why I figured, you know what? Let's expand the horizons. So I made another channel, NPC. It's a meme. It also stands for non-playable character, and it also stands for the acronym of news, politics, and controversy. As a lot of people will know, I have never shied away from talking about controversial things or talk about things that people normally wouldn't want to talk about. My channel is a little bit of a mixed bag. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit, you know, all over the place. Let's go to the Lifetime one because that looks better. You know, I'm all over the place. I do goofy Batman impressions. I'll make fun of Trump. I'll make fun of Biden, Mark Zuckerberg. I'll do gameplay videos. I'll do first impression reviews. I'll start doing walkthroughs. So, I mean, it is predominantly gaming related in theme, but I've been treating my channel as if I was a PewDiePie, where I could just talk about whatever I want, whenever I want, and people are going to care about that shit. Clearly, the numbers don't lie, though. Most people don't care about just watching me play some games or talk about game updates. But I do them because I would have wanted to see that several years ago when I was just watching and not partaking in YouTube itself. So, this is supposed to be a bit of a motivational thing here where, you know what? Just keep pushing. I mean, look at that. Right? Look at that. We know people that get this and more per month. Okay? Well, if they're out now, it's going to be different for everybody. That's another thing I want to touch base on. I'm also making as much money per month as when I was also getting a little bit more views as well. And that's because the PPM, the pay per million, is not always the same for everybody. So you could be like, oh, about 5.5 million views. Oh, that's almost $16,000. However, you can have somebody else who's got maybe 4.5 million views, or maybe 4 million, and they've got that much money. Or maybe they have more views and have that much money, or a bit less. But this does give you a bit of an average. If you want to make roughly now, around the $500,000 mark, you're needing about 180, 190,000 views. Now, when I was pulling in about a little bit closer to the 230, the 240-ish mark, almost $250,000 views, that's where I was pulling in $1,000 to $1,200 a month. So if I was making 1 million views a month, I'd easily be making, you know, $4,000, $4,500. That's really nice. I could only dream about that. But not to be negative, now to kind of get to it, I do strongly believe the way my channel is growing, which is nearly at 18,000 subscribers after 3 years. I have to stop comparing myself to other people because that's going to be depressing. I know people that in 6 months get this or more. It took me fucking 3 years to get this. Now, I'm still very proud of this. It's still much higher than I expected. I'm still blown away that I'm averaging several hundred subscribers a month. This is a month now. This still blows me away. Like, what are people watching? What the fuck? That's, to me, that blows me away. Based on, right, my everyday videos that I put up. But if I don't do those everyday videos, I'll never know which ones will go semi-viral. So if there's something you enjoy, just fucking do it. Again, this, believe it or not, actually you will believe it, especially if you know anything about me. I'm actually more excited about this than anything else. My Batman videos do better than this shit, which is why I put the playlist from my main channel on here. And I think I am going to maybe branch off and make another channel for Batman. I made one for ASMR. Just made that not long ago. Posted 2 videos, 11 subscribers. I'm not asking you to subscribe to my channel. I'm really not. Make sure you like and subscribe and share. No. Turn on the notification bells. No. Only do so because you actually think you might give a fuck about what I have to say about any of these topics. So, for example, I posted 2 videos. I did one on my main channel about why I think Dave Chappelle's an LGBTQ, XYZ, LMNOP ally. But this one, I worded it a little bit differently because you can't duplicate the same upload onto 2 channels. And then I made one about Southwest Airlines investigating a pilot who said, "Let's go, Brandon," which is an anti-Biden catchphrase, inside joke thing. But all these kinds of things, I'm almost more passionate about this kind of crap than playing a game. I find playing video games and recording, to be honest with you, and reading patch notes incredibly fucking difficult. I find it mentally draining. It drives me crazy, to be completely honest with you. I'm happy with my channel because it's bringing in the bacon. A lot of sodium, eh? First we had gravy, cheese, now bacon. I'm very thankful, very, very grateful for the amount of money that I've made and that I keep making every month. But in terms of when I make the content, even though I'm very passionate about it, I can't say I'm super 100% excited about it. And that is because I have to admit, when I look at the views on my average videos, I barely get into the 3. Like, see this thing here, 1,800 views. I mean, that's actually kind of high for like a recent sort of video, and even that's barely made me $4. You can't live off of that, right? $4. I'd have to, like, you know, upload 100 videos a month, which I do on average, to get that. So if I could get 2,000 views a video, is that being greedy? Is that being narcissistic? If I could average 2,000 views per video, I would be in fucking heaven. I really would. Like, if that could be the average view count of my videos, oh man, I would be in heaven. But it's been 3 years. This kind of analytic, unfortunately, is common. I'm almost like a one-hit wonder. I got a couple of hits. That's what I'm known for. They keep getting views all the time, and that's what's making me the money. I could pull down probably 10 or 15 videos out of the 3,000 uploads I got, and I probably wouldn't make a fucking penny per month. And that's the sad truth. It's a lot of hard work. It's very time-consuming. But I have to admit, I wish the views were more balanced. Not getting 50,000 views a month from one video I posted 2 fucking years ago, and then getting 33 views on something else. I can't blame the people, though, right? People are only going to want to watch what they feel is worth watching. And I'm clearly struggling with that. I don't know if it's because of the algorithm, because I'm kind of a little bit all over the place with my channel, but I'm really not that terribly all over the place. Out of 3,000 uploads, I've only uploaded like 50 Batman videos and maybe 30 or 40 semi-controversial videos. But I do that so that people can get a taste of who I am, so they can feel like they can connect with me more, because that's the kind of person that I am. I want people to see me as being transparent. Anyhow, I'm really, really excited about this. The ASMR one, not so much, because I really don't know what to do on it. The cringe comedy, I think I'm just going to keep that on my main channel. 5,000 views, 700 views, 200, 200, 200, 1.4K. That's for my average Batman videos. Like, that's pretty telling. So that's my 3-year YouTube journey, all mixed into here to give you an idea of what are my future plans moving forward, because something's got to change. I'm hungry. I want to make some good money. And I really would like to feel I have enough of a voice, of a mind, to make something of myself in social media, to just be able to have a comfortable living. If I just replace my measly piece of shit $14,000 or $15,000 a year disability with YouTube, making $15,000 to $20,000 a year, which is still considered poverty where I live, honestly, I would be so blessed, because I'd be able to say, I work for my money, right? It's not just being given to me. I need it, but that's not the point. There's always that stigma, which clearly I don't give a fuck what people think, or I never would have disclosed that was on it. But me personally, I don't like that I have to be on the system. I don't like it. It's not fun. I've had people go, man, you're so lucky. Yeah, they said, man, this was before the bro thing. Man, you're so lucky you just get to sit around and do nothing. It's really not what it's all cracked up to be. I don't like being so fucked up that that's my situation. I feel like the very little I can contribute, I want to do that and I want to give it my all, right? It might only be 10% of what a normal person can do, but I want to give that 10% my 100%, right? It's not a competition against other people. It's a competition with myself. Am I a better person than where I was a year ago, 6 months ago, 10 years ago? Am I making progress? I am. But I want to reach much further now. So if you remotely give a shit about my convoluted thoughts, and you're going to have mixed feelings potentially about how I feel on certain things. I'm not a liberal. I used to think I was. I'm not a conservative. I would definitely lean more towards saying I'm left-leaning, but I don't follow the mold. I don't just blindly jump on board with what everything agrees upon from being a liberal. A lot of things will make you think I'm a conservative. Maybe I'm somewhere in the middle. Maybe I don't need a label. Maybe I'm just me. Maybe I'm just a prick. Who knows? Who cares? If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And as always, I'll just break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channels... Been waiting all day to say that because I usually say if you want to subscribe to the channel. Now it's the channels. I haven't publicly posted my Batman one yet. I don't know if I want to do that or if I'm just going to keep it with my main channel. But if you do want to subscribe to this one, well, of course, I'd be grateful for it. I do need 1,000 subscribers to even be considered being able to get monetized. And I kind of want to get there fast, I'm not going to lie. So if I had like 900 out of 1,000 people that just pity subscribe to me just so I can get monetized, but they don't really plan on watching my shit, I'm not going to lie, that doesn't really bother me. But moving forward, I would like to see people that actually think they might be invested in watching this stuff to subscribe. Because that is what's happening with my main channel, in closing. A lot of people are like, hey man, you seem like a nice guy. That was a funny joke at the end. Thanks for showing me how to download a game while my Xbox is turned off. I subscribed. I don't even own an Xbox. Do you know what I mean? They're supporting me, and I'm thankful for that. But if that's the only video they care about me and they don't give a shit about anything else I do, well, they're not going to watch it, right? So, whereas keeping a channel here separate with just one theme, right, like one focus, I would like to think that even if I have a lot less subscribers on this channel 6 months from now compared to the main one I had after 6 months, that I may have more consistent views. Not 300,000 views, 10 views. 250,000 views, 300 views. I'd like it to be a little bit more evenly paced out. Kind of like Boogie2988 or Rich from Review Tech USA, just to name a few. I'm going to stop talking, otherwise I will crash the YouTube servers. Take care, and, you know, let me know what you think down below. And if you do subscribe to, you know, my new channel, let me know what you think, because that helps with the algorithm. Anyhow, enough of that. Hope you're all doing well. Take care. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.